Hello, loves. How are you today? Today we have a plethora of topics I would like to go into, but I just start with one. Today we're going to talk about what is ascension. And it has to do with understanding who you are. So let's just take a moment. Take a deep breath. And think, who are you? Are you the person that you look into, when you look into the mirror, is that you, the body? Or is it the part of you that is here in this dimension, this physical reality? You see, ascension has to do with understanding that you are not your body, that you live in a plethora of realities. When you understand that, when you understand your multidimensionality, you understand what ascension is about. It is about accessing all parts of you. Now, some of you might know me through my workshops, through my work with humanity. I would like you to just close your eyes for a moment and understand, good morning to all of you, and understand your multidimensionality. In other words, as you breathe in and you breathe out, understand that in this reality you are in this body, but you are not this body. You are in the body, but you are not this body. You are using it as a vehicle to navigate. So, ascension has to do with understanding that, understanding the reality of all of who you are and where you are going and how to best navigate between these. You see, a very, very young man asked me that. He said, "What is ascension?" And I had to think about that for days because I thought it was clear. And you guys might say it differently. But I feel that ascension is when you are understanding all parts of you, all the different parts of you that are in the different parallel realities at the same time. And for some of you, good morning. For some of you, it might be a little mind-boggling to understand that you're actually in more places than one. But if you're on this feed, you might be one of those that kind of gets it. Okay? You might resonate with the fact that, oh my gosh, I am. Yes, we're going through many. I am more than I thought I was. I'm not this body. You are a divine being that is connected to all that is, but is also connected to all the realities in different dimensions simultaneously. It's like, whoa, how do I understand that? Well, it is much more difficult to explain than to just be in it. But when you say the word I am, you are connecting to the higher version of you. And that's why many times when people work with me, I have them connect to their higher selves. Because the higher selves is connected then to all that is. And that's where we all are one. So I can feel some of your hearts right now. I can feel that we are needing to do a little bit of heart clearing, because look at what we all are going through. We've been going through, a very interesting times. It's shaking us up. So we have to understand what's beyond. We have to open up to our divinity, because nothing right now makes sense on the earthly plane if you look at it from that way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's the other thing. So some of you that meditate and have experiences where you leave your body, sometimes in the beginning it can be very scary, because oh my gosh, what's happening? I am my body, right? No. You actually live your body every night. But most of us are not aware of that. And because we're not aware of it, we tend to be frightened for things that we don't understand. But if you can just say yourself today one thing, and that is, I am not my body. Start telling yourself that. Start connecting with your higher self. Start connecting with the part of you that always is and always will be, that the immortal part of you. That's the part that always is and always has been. That's the I know. That's the I am. Breathe in that. That could be mind-boggling for some people. Like, wait a minute, what is she talking about? Is she talking rubbish? Nope. It's a truth you all know. I'm not coming with anything new. But if it's resonating with you and it's connecting with you, then you are opening up to who you really are. It's not the image in the mirror. That is just part of you. Okay, let's look at it like this. This is a great way to explain it. Who are you? Let's just look at it from a different perspective. When you go out and you start your car, are you your car? No, you're not your car. You are driving your car. Your car takes you from point A to point B, but you are not your car. Same thing with you. You are not your body. You are using your body as a vehicle that takes you from point A to point B. Let's take a deep breath. Let's open up to the codes, the keys, the vibrations that are coming to you at this moment. Some of you might feel it as ascension symptoms. Again, ascension, connecting with all that you are, all parts of you. Some of you are way showers. Some of you are star seeds. Actually, most people that are on this will be some form of star seed coming from other parts of the universe. Here to help enlighten, awaken, and open up the hearts of humanity. Just breathe that in. There you go. I can feel your hearts are clearing right now. Just breathe in that great prana, baby. Breathe it in. Right now, in this moment, all is perfect just the way it is. And you are opening up like a lotus flower. You're opening up your 1,000-petaled petals to your divinity, to who you really are, to your awesomeness, to your I am, to you're connected to all that is. welcome into the world of amazing bliss. Now I feel you guys are more in tune with yourselves. And look at your bodies as magnificent vehicles that are keeping you on some level in this reality. But do not identify with your bodies. They are a vehicle, just like a car is. So all these questions about where we are going and where the world is going, and what about the people that are left behind, and what about the people that are not going to be following us into this beautiful golden age? What happens to those? Well, many of you are seeing what's happening. They're choosing a road out of fear. But that is their souls. The reason they do that is because that is where they are in their evolution. Just breathe in and feel this good prana coming to you, this good vibrations, opening your hearts. Let's take a little trip. Take a little trip out into the universe. With all of you together and all of you that are coming later on and listening to this, take a deep breath right now. And allow yourselves to connect with your hearts. And I would like you to see the fire that's in your heart, the beautiful flame, your heart flame. It does not burn physically, it burns away negativity. As you breathe in, let that flame get bigger and bigger and larger. So it's completely burning away all negativity around you, within you. And if you want, let that flame completely engulf you and surround you and surround your home right now. Okay, let's go back into the heart. And I just want you to think about all the things that your heart is experiencing on a daily basis. And maybe you want to put your hands on your heart to heal it right now. Put your hands on your hearts and just feel it being healed with the light, with the love, with all. And as you do that, I want you to connect with Mother Earth's heart. So connect this heart here and breathe down into Mother Earth's heart with the heart that you have here. Let that energy, as you know, it can expand indefinitely. So breathe it down. Breathe down so you connect with the Mother Earth heart. Breathe the Mother Earth heart, the center of Mother Earth, up into the heart. Connect with Mother Earth. She is your home. Okay, now we're going to connect with the cosmos. Breathe up through the heart, up to the heart of the universe. And then breathe down to your heart. So right now, you are connected to Mother Earth and to God or to the universe, however you look at it. And you are completely in connection now. Now I'd like you to expand your heart. Oh, I can feel some of you have heart pains. Take a deep breath and just clear it out with this fire right now. Clear it out. You see, the Ascension Symptoms sometimes have to do with there are things, negative stuff that we need to clear from us. Okay? So as you're letting your heart flame burn away the sadness, the grief, the loneliness, because you are never alone. Allow that heart to expand again. Expand, let it come out completely, expanding beyond your body. Now that's what we're going to do. You see, you are connected to the cosmos, you are connected to Mother Earth, but now your heart is going to take you on a little trip. And this trip has to do with you expanding your heart center, your heart energy to the world, okay? So let's do that. Breathe in. Let your heart now expand, the heart energy expand beyond you. You are in an expanded state right now. Open up to that. Your heart can connect with all beings of this earth. As long as you continue knowing that your heart is infinite. Okay, let's expand it beyond this room, beyond the room you're in, beyond the home or the office or wherever you're sitting, beyond the building that you're sitting, beyond the city, beyond the state, beyond the country, beyond the oceans, beyond Mother Earth. Just continue expanding. You see, you're expanding indefinitely, infinitely. Expanding beyond the earth, beyond the planets, beyond the sun. Just continue expanding. Look at how free you are. Allowing yourself to completely expand beyond the universe here. Go into the multiverses, beyond the stars and galaxies and everything. And as you continue expanding, I want you to see if you can see a light. It's a golden silver rainbow colored light, very, very shiny. Connect with that light. It's all around us. Connect with that light. See, your heart is expanded, has completely expanded beyond your imagination. And connecting to that light, now feel the calmness, feel the bliss, feel the serenity, peace. Okay, breathe in the light, breathe it back into you. And let it go into your cells, let it go into your DNA, let it go into your being. Let it go into your blood cells. So your blood cells are now being heart cells. Your red heart cells are circulating your body, your fluids, everything is updated, upgraded, amazing. It's an amazing feeling. Do you feel the connection? The connection to all that is now within you. And as you connect to all that is within you, feel that beautiful prana, that beautiful energy. There you go. And as you do that, feel yourselves being cleared of lower energies that are no longer serving you. Allowing that to just dissipate. Anything that is not love or above, let it dissipate. Let it dissipate. There you go. And with so much love, I want you now to think of all the people that you love. Send this love to all these people, all of them. In your mind, if you forget someone, just say that you are sending it to all the people that you love. And it will happen. This is an intelligent energy. Now send the love, expand your heart energy to all the people you don't love. You see, those are the ones that need it the most. It's about forgiveness. It's about love. Now I would like you to send to the people that you know. And send to the people that you do not know. Send this love to all the politicians right now that need to shift out of this draconian dark place and come into the light. And know that it will all happen because the light has already won. We are seeing the aftermath of something that has already happened. Now send it to all the animals, the furry ones, the feathery ones, the two-leggeds, the four-leggeds, all the reptilians, in other words, all the snakes and all the fish, of course, the oceans. Send love to the oceans, to the waters, to the air. And as you're in this expanded state, if I have forgotten something, send love to those beings that need it as well. I'm sending love to the galactic beings that have been here, helping us here advance on this earth, helping us in this transition from 3D, 4D to 5D and beyond. And you see, when we go into 5D, we're going into the heart space. That's why I wanted you to know what you can do with your heart every day. You can expand your heart beyond what we did today. There are no limits. And as you are here on this call, just know that when you come here, if you're not here on live, do not worry. You still will get this beautiful prana, this beautiful energy. And just breathe it in. Breathe in this high divine energy that is you. Sometimes we forget that. Just allow that to continue, flowing through you. And as you do, flowing through your families, your communities, having grace and love, and forgive who that do not know better. Allow them to follow their path. Following our paths can sometimes be individual, but sometimes it's also coming in waves, as many of you star seeds, indigo children, crystal children, star children, rainbow children that have come in to help assist Earth's, Mother Gaia's ascension and her people's ascension. Opening up to all that is, opening up to the knowledge of all that is, because each one of you has that within you. You are connected, always. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on this planet. And many of you listened to the call. And when you listened to the call, you saw that it was very important to come onto the earth at this time. And we are very grateful. Because right now I am channeling the information that the universe wants you all to know. But they are saying right now, we are grateful, and as soon as they do that, I see the monks, the Tibetan monks, how they have been working tirelessly. I see the masters, the ascended masters. I see the angels, I see the archangels flying around, and some of them sitting idle, because if you do not ask for their help, they cannot do that. They just sit and watch. And some of you have understood that not all people need to look at the world the same way. There are many gods, many people, there are many people, so there are many filters that all of this is going through. Some people say there's only one God. Some people call it source. Some people call it some people say it's Jesus. Some people say it's the master. Some people say it's an energy. Some people say it's divine. It's, we have many ways of looking at it. But if you ever moved or if you ever traveled through India, you would see there are thousands of gods there. Your way of looking at things get a little bit altered when you visit India. They have a God for everything. But reality is, you are, I am, all that is. All that is. I am, you are, all that is. Open up to that. So good morning to all of you, good evening to all of you, understanding that you are amazing. You are love. You are the I am. You are not your body. You are much more than that. Much, much more. And when you see that, and when you feel that, that's when you find your bliss. That's when you find that you are amazing, just the way you are. Because each one of you is important to be on this planet at this time. Each one of you. Just breathe in that again. Now, some of you that entered here a little bit later, I just want you to know that I just went through a meditation where you connected with your heart to the world and healed the world. Just know that you're on the right path now that you have found this channel or found myself. I'm here to help you become the best version of you. With so much love, I'm going to now actually take a card for the world. And I'm going to see which ascended master that is coming through today. In other words, all of them have come through, but which one is coming through a little bit more? Good morning, all of you. Some of you in the morning, some of you in the evening, some of you in the afternoon. It's all one, right? Oh, Kuan Yin, let it go, she says. Let it go. And I feel that I'm going to read a little bit what they're saying here. Because let it go has a lot to do with us that are pushing and struggling. It says it's time to stop struggling, pushing, or forcing things to happen. Oh my goodness. Such actions push against the universal flow and lead to frustration and blocks. When you let the situation go to all that is, to spirit, you automatically open supportive doors that will bring solutions and an outcome exceeding your expectations. You see, you can't make that up, right? Let go of struggle, anger, unforgiveness, or anything else undesirable. Trust that the universe is on your side. Have compassion. I said that before. Have compassion. Stay in your love. Stay in your hearts. Have compassion. Stay in your light. Be gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself for what you think you have done or not done. That's very important as well. You see, sometimes we can forgive everybody else. What about ourselves? That's the most important thing, actually, to be forgiving. You see that? I'm going to take a card for some of you here. And I have to go back. All these beautiful people. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. I need to take a card for Kavita. Okay, Kavita, I want to tell you one thing. There is a reason why you lost this job. If you go deep inside your heart, you know that this job was not the right one for you. Go into your heart. Find what you're passionate about. This is about your heart. And they are telling me right now, this is first I'm taking the card for the world. And remember when I said, the I am, you are the I am. In other words, you are all that is. And then you maybe look at me and like, what does that mean? Am I my neighbor? Am I a tree? Am I God? I'm not going to answer that for you. What do you feel? But see, when I take a card for the universe, guess what happens? The universe provides. All that is provides. And the card I took was nothingness. I love this card. This card freaks people out because they think, oh, it's so black. I'm like, no. It's all that is. In other words, it's everything. It's you, it's me, it's the universe, it's God, it's everything in one. It is nothing and it is everything. It is what you can't really hold on to. You can't really hold on to this. It just is. It's a very difficult concept for many people, I know. But with Kavita, I want to tell you something. You lost your job. You're not in the right place. They're pushing you. Universe, God is pushing you. You, your higher self, is pushing you in another direction. It is even pushing you, and actually, if you think this happening, you will look back at this and say, oh my gosh, that was what I least wanted to happen, but now I can see why. And I'm so grateful it did. I'm just going to take one for you. You are a rebel, girl. Kavita, sorry, I'm not yeah, I think you're... Here's a rebel. You get the rebel card. In other words, take back your power. Take back your power. Who are you? Go into that space. Do not think that don't think that, I'm in my victimhood. Yes, sometimes we can have some days where we're in a victimhood, but look at it as you're being pushed out of what is not good for you and pushed towards what is good for you. Okay, let's see here. You guys are so beautiful today. I love you, all of you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my dears. Justine, you shared, you see, she knows. Oh, Pinar asked me if I have any relation with the Atlantis because every time I see you, I feel strong. Well, I used to be one of those that was seeking, where do I come from? Where do I come? Have I been here? Have I been there? Have I been there? And then I went up to my council and they looked at me and they said, Helene, you got the name Helene because you are light. You are not from any particular place. You are from all. Sorry, that's my dog. And, I had a hard time. Your genealogy, your being, your ancestry is all star systems. You are ancient. So I don't think that only pertains to me. I think that once we wake up to who we are, we wake up to the beauty of the fact that we are not limited to one place. So if I connect with you or you connect with me, it's through our hearts. And it could be past lives. It could be past, it could be. But all I have to say is that it is, for me, I am all that is. And that's all I can say about it. And when you start accepting that, and when you start understanding it, which is, I don't want to say understanding, I want to say inner standing, because it's really about inner standing the fact that we are much, much more than we think. Our minds sometimes close us in, but we are much more than that. Much, much more. So I'm glad that you feel strongly, and that makes me happy. Hello, Stan. Tor. Aw, Pinar, thank you. So Justine, I'm going to do one because you were smart. Justine knows what to do. She shares. Some of you probably don't dare share me with others because it's so way out there. I just had to. Oh, what you going through, girl? A little bit of stress here, I can see. Like, nobody else is going through that, right? Of course we are. But look at the picture. He's about to blow the bubble, the balloon. You're keeping too many things up in the air, my dear. Too many things. Oh, and I should be the one who should not say anything, because whenever I say something like that, I'm like, oh, Helene, so do you. we're all trying to just. I'm getting this one too, Justine. Okay, so you're having to make a decision. I'm seeing you have. So this is a schizophrenia where you're between two blocks. Justine, you're having to make a decision. You're having to make a decision. You gotta go with your heart. I don't care. I mean, when I lost my job the 5th time, I said to the universe, okay, what am I supposed to do? And they're like, you're supposed to work for us. I'm like, really? Like, okay, gonna pay my bills? In the end, it kind of worked out. But yeah. Anyway, so I love you guys. Taylor, let's get a card for you too. Mandy, a lot of you guys that I haven't seen in a while. I enjoy seeing you guys. Yay. Yeah, you guys are laughing at me. That's good. Let's have some laughter. This is supposed to be fun. We're here to experience. Taylor, I see that you're about to slow down. Either they're asking you to slow down and for you to go within and to go into your divinity and to find what it is you really want to do. I feel that you're shifting. Ta-da! Like nobody else is, right? But you're shifting, and many of you that are listening to it, you're shifting from perspective that is very difficult because we do not know where we're shifting to. But I want to tell you something, and that is I had a very powerful dream, and luckily I wrote it down. But I had a very powerful dream, and the dream had to do with splitting myself in millions and millions of pieces. I almost have to go back to that dream again. But what I do remember, you know how it is when you see a flock of birds that are completely scattering and then suddenly they connect and then they just fly around and then they have this one leader bird that takes them to different places and they make different formations. In here, I was looking at it as, oh my goodness, they're showing me this, but it looks like it looks like we are able to, as people, and this is going to happen in your lifetime. Many of you are going to be here at least the next 10, 12, 15 years. But we're going to be able to construct ourselves and deconstruct ourselves in millions and millions of pieces and then be omnipresent. In other words, you can be many places at one time, but you can also travel through the non-physical by deconstructing the physical part of us and then bringing it, like zapping, like beam it up. What's that movie called? Beam it up, Jerry. Beam it up. Beam me up. Like literally we're going to be able to do that in a very, very short period of time. Because once we clear out the third dimensional thinking and the physical and the whole thing, we're going to be able to still be in our physical bodies, but also knowingly shift into other forms. I don't know exactly how it's going to look, but I just saw it in that dream and I was like, what are you showing me? And they're like, we're showing you how to construct and deconstruct. You know how to do this, but not on a conscious level. I'm like, yeah, because I do that sometimes. I literally, when my cousin was having a wedding, and I couldn't go, her mother, that is no longer alive, came to me in a dream, and she says, please, can you connect me with her while she's walking down the aisle? I want to be there with her. And all I remember was saying, okay, I will do this. This is many years ago. And I will do this. So I was sitting here in Texas, and she was getting married in Denmark. And on all of the pictures, I couldn't see her shoes, but I believe she had something blue on her shoes or on the bottom, because I was sitting in the pews when she was walking by, and so was her mother with me. So it was an amazing thing that I could deconstruct and construct myself. But if you're not in the awareness, you can't see it. So I actually was, for a brief moment, at her wedding. I've never told anybody, so I hope I don't know if my family is open to this, to understanding this. But it was a very, very powerful experience when her mother came to me, because her mother has been dead for many years. And asked me in that meditation, please, Helene, take me there and you be there. I want to feel what she's feeling. And so we were both feeling this. This was very powerful, a very powerful, I don't think I've ever told anybody in the family. So if they listen to this, they might get some news. Oops. Shh, don't say anything. Okay, so let's see here. Samantha, bees. Well, have you thought of becoming a bee? Hello, have you thought of becoming a beekeeper? We might need more bees. They're beautiful. They pollinate. They help us with our, I'm thinking I was going to probably take a card that has to do with spirit animals. Let me see if I have the bee and the spirit animal, because those are amazing. Talking about being, right? Play with words. Let's see here if I have a let's see here. Great mystery, teach me how to trust my heart, my mind, my intuition, my inner knowing, the senses of my body, the blessings of my spirit. Teach me to trust these things so that I may enter my sacred space and love beyond my fear, and thus walk in balance with the passing of each glorious sun. That's a Lakota prayer. B, oh my goodness, community, cooperation, hardworking, diligent, royal, kingdom, family, order, love, charm, sexual, stinger. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Ah, bees are honored as a good omen for success and powerful symbols for royal families throughout the world. Life in the hive represents the harmonious kingdom. Bees characterize meaningful communal activity, hard work, and diligence. Bee can be a great friend, but misfortune will come to those who harm the hive. Their stingers are always ready to protect. All bees are pollinators, and they are considered to be the most useful insect in nature. They are productive, focused, and do not get sidetracked from their goals. Bee reminds us that joy, purpose, and the sweetness in life can be found in cooperative work for bettering the world. Because of bees' many industrial traits, they represent good fortune in business matters. Adopt bee as your personal symbol for a never-ending creation of abundance. If bee is your totem, you are on the bee line to success. Ooh, I like that. Like the mysterious bee in flight, you will accomplish what others cannot. You're busy as a bee. Nature brings unfailing energy, robust health, and longevity. Embrace the bee's life secret. Be productive while the sun shines. Become fully engaged in your creative endeavors and enjoy the flowers. Do these, and all good things will be yours. So there you go, my dear. There you go. And there is something about pollinators and opening. You are pollinators too. Each one of you has a heart. And because of your heart, you are helping humanity as well. Opening your heart is like being a bee. You're pollinating other people's hearts. Yes. So whatever you're doing, Samantha, continue doing that, because that is powerful. You're welcome. I'd like you to just go into your being again. Being. Take a deep breath. Going into your being and allowing yourselves to understand that we can't understand everything or understand, but it is unfolding for us as we continue this life journey. Enjoy your journey. Understanding that sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, sometimes you're on the side, sometimes you're in the middle. But see it as a process, an awakening to who you really are. And if you have sun, go out and enjoy the sun. If you have a forest, walk in the forest. Spend time in nature. Understanding that that is the way you get into an alignment again. Okay? And I want just to say thank you for joining us. And know that you are an amazing, exceptional being. The I am. All that is. Remember that. Tell yourself, I am not the body. I am all that is. Open up to that, and the universe will gift you with so much abundance. And with so much love and light. Over and out.